Hello, my name is Ethan2822, and today I'm going over my top 5 knives that I would carry anywhere. So for number 1, I have the fire knife. Now this is really good for anyone you just want to quick like shank, get them really good. You just go bum bum, and they're gone for the season. They're hunted out. So that's really good. I've used it on like 13 people. They're all like somewhere in Connecticut now. Some reason they say they're underground. Don't know why. But top knife for getting people bang bang. So my next knife I call the Con of Joy. So ideally used for ex-convicts who are very joyful. Yeah. So you'll notice this one has a shorter handle compared to this. So you're going to want to get them like this. Like, yeah, make a gun sound effect. Really get them. They'll think you shot them, and they'll say, wait, I'm not injured. And by then you'll have time to close the gap because of the shorter blade, and then really get them. And then they're gone. So that's that, the Conjoy. Next up, I like to call this one the Shock, because, yeah, Shock. No, Sense, because Shock is over here, but that's my number 6. Anyways, the Sense, it's like Spider-Man type thing. I'm sort of getting into the Spider-Man thing because I got a PlayStation recently. Yeah, you know. And so this will let you sense when they're coming, and you'll get them nice like this, right behind the back. They'll never see it coming, and you'll get them really good like that. So that's the Sense. That has the longest blade you might notice compared to this. And compared to this, actually, this one, roughly the same size. So yeah. Now, my biggest knife coming up here is going to be the Speak Loud. And this one, you might notice, doesn't have a very sharp edge like the others, which can really be used for some takedowns. This one is more, it might be called the Speak Loud, but I like to call it the club over the head knife. Because really, you stab them like this, hit them over the head top with it. But since it's a knife, we have to call it stabbing. It's just the technical term for it. I find this useful in day-to-day life when you're just walking into a random Meijer's and there's an old lady who's doing her groceries and you're like, man, she's so slow. I should help her out. And then you're like, oh wait, I have the Speak Loud knife on me. Well, let me just pull this out real quick. And then you get over the top of the head, and then you can check out your groceries, and she can wake up and check out hers later, okay? So that's number 4, obviously the biggest one. And finally, for my final knife, this one's a doozy. Let me see where I left it. Ah, yes. We also have the retired knife. This one is really old. I think 1937 was the last time it was in use. And you might have heard of it before. It was by this company called Sprit. And they made beverages, interestingly enough. And then they switched to a knife company for about a year while this was manufactured. And then they shut down right afterwards. So this is like limited edition. Only 40 of these were ever made. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was my top 5 knives that I'll use anywhere, or take anywhere. And, yeah, see you guys in the next video.